Hello, hello. Welcome to Lori Stamping Creations. I appreciate you stopping by my Facebook Live tonight. And I try to do these every Sunday night. And we're just going to give everybody a minute or so to pop on. Hopefully we'll have some live watchers tonight. And I just wondering if any of you have been paying attention to the Olympics. If you like to watch the Winter Olympics, and what is your favorite sport from there. So I've always been big into the figure skating, so I like to watch that. And they had some really good performances last night on the gala, where they had all the skaters come back and do a great presentation with all the medal winners, and some of the non-medal winners also were in that exhibition skate last night. So that was really good. So anyway, just pop in if you're watching and let me know if you are a fan, if you prefer the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics. And if you watch the Winter Olympics, which activity did you like the best? So anyway, hopefully we've got some people popping on. And it's been a cold one here today where I am in central Illinois. And we kind of got spoiled around these parts when it was, 50 or 60 degrees the other day. And then now it, turned cold and windy and in the 20s here. So anyway, enough about the weather. We'll go ahead and get to these. I have 8 cards, and we will get to these 8 card designs in just a minute. I do want to do a recap of last Sunday night first, like I always do. This was the winning card if you watched last week's video, and this was card number 6. And the winner, the person that was drawn for this, is Vicky R. So Vicky R, I will get this card sent to you in the mail, and it's a great one that she can resend to somebody else and spread the joy of card making to one of her friends. Okay, so Vicky R, like I said, congratulations, and thank you everybody who voted last week on those 8 card designs. So now I have 8 more, and we'll go ahead and get started with these. I have a couple, I'll pull them both out here at the same time. I have 2 cards that were made using the Days Like This Memories and More card pack. I don't know if you can see that or not, but Days Like This Memories and More, and it's in the Spring Mini catalog. And I pulled out just a few of the patterns. So if you are a scrapbooker or a card maker, either one, you can use these Memory and More cards. They're very simple to use, filled with happiness. And then, of course, there's 2-sided, so there's butterflies on the other side. I am a butterfly fan. Who else likes butterflies out there? So I was really intrigued with these. I knew I was going to use them on my cards. And I pulled out some of the ones with butterflies. Once again, these are in the Spring Mini catalog. There's that. And so we'll start with card number 1 here. If you would like to vote, you might win next week. You might win one of these cards to be mailed to you. And like Vicky did. So anyway, this was card number 1 if you'd like to vote. And like I said, I used 1, 2, 3. All 3 of these pieces were made from that, came from that Memories and More card pack. Days Like This. Okay, and then I just used some of the circle punches and punched out from that paper, and added some black embellishments on there. And this is Flirty Flamingo is my card base. Okay, so I thought it was bright and cheerful and springy. So anyway, card number 1 if you'd like to vote. And then, like I said, card number 2 also uses that Memories and More pack. And I did the same thing. I used some of the butterflies there, and I added 3 circle punches out of there and added some of the, what are these? Timid Tiger flat pearls from the annual catalog. Okay, card number 2 if you're voting. And hang tough with me till the end, folks, because I've got some brand new product that will be out on March 3rd. So I was able to pre-order it as a demonstrator, but those customers out there, you can get this on March 3rd. So stay here till the end, please, and you can see the new product that I've got. Okay, moving on to card number 3. This was the virtual card retreat that I participated in with Stampin' Up! And some of the paper. And I don't know if you can see this. It is heat embossed with white embossing powder. And I added some dies here and some twine, linen thread, if you will. The name of this die set that we got with our virtual card retreat was Forever Florals. So these are Forever Florals dies. And then this piece right here is the Secret Sea designer paper. And then I just did some coloring on here. Okay. So if you're voting, this is card number 3. All right, moving on to card number 4. That's the same idea, that virtual card retreat, same paper that I colored, added some more DSP off to the side and some linen thread, a real simple thank you card, and card 4. All right, now the next 2 cards, like I said, I have 8, so please hang with me here till the end. These 2 cards came from this kit, and this is still current. I don't know if you can see these, but this is the current kit, and it's called Loveliest Wishes, and it's only $14, but these are a couple of alternative cards that I made. Okay, so I just added this green designer paper and this pink color, and it comes from this paper pack. If you have not seen this, I've been using the heck out of this paper. A real pretty floral DSP that's in the Spring Mini catalog, and it's called Lovely and Beautiful. Okay, but I added, like I said, a green piece here, and then I added the green and the pink, and just made an alternate card from those pieces and parts from the kit. Okay, so this is card number 5, and then this is card number 6, Happy Birthday. Okay, and let's see what else here. All right, now we're ready for the new stuff. Okay, so we have some wood grain wonders. This is product that's coming up March 3rd. Wood grain wonders, and here's some of the, this is crumb cake and pecan pie, and I used a piece of that for this card. Okay, you've got dragonflies. I just think these dragonflies are the cutest. Okay, just a little hello, and I used some scallop dies, which came from this new set. Scallop Wishes will be available March 3rd, online exclusive. And you've got your stamp set. And, of course, I use this down here, the cattails. And then the dies, the real pretty Scallop Wishes dies, have several ovals and the dragonfly that I think is so cool. Okay. So again, I had fun making this card last night. I was playing with this new bundle. So let me know what you think. This is card number 7. And the base is Secret Sea, which I use a lot of Secret Sea. Okay. And I used some linen thread. And this is pecan pie and crumb cake. So I think and this is basic beige. So I think the color combo turned out pretty well there. And very vanilla as my color combination. All right, number 7 if you're voting. And the very last card uses the same products. So I use the cattails again and the dragonflies. And this folder over here on the crumb cake is called, what is it? Lovely Stripes Embossing Folder. Okay, so I use that. And I will bring this up a little closer. If you can see this black piece, I cut out this oval with a die, and then I cut out another die in the black cardstock, and I wanted a layer behind, so I just snipped it this way, cut it into fourths. And I know there's a little gap there, but I still think it looks cool when you put a layer behind there. And I've got my 4 little pieces there, but it just adds, it makes it look like it's a little picture or something that you could have hanging on your wall. So anyway, that's what I did there, was just cut it into 4 pieces so I would have another layer behind. Made a happy birthday, and I thought this would be a good masculine card. Okay, so that's all we got. This is card number 8. We'll bring them all back for you to vote if you'd like. If you don't want to vote, just leave me a comment and you'll still be entered in the drawing to get one of these cards. Okay, card 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So thanks so much for stopping by Lori Stampin' Creations, and until next week, happy stamping. Bye-bye.